guys, so I'm back with another video. I'm gonna get ready with y'all. I have newborn pictures that I'm taking with my husband and baby Arabella, so I definitely don't have enough time. I only have like 15 minutes to do my makeup. Scandinavia primer spray. So I thought I might as well film it and kind of do like a get ready with me / vlog. So this is gonna be photography makeup, so you know it's a little bit different, so I might as well film it. So you want to do some foundation that doesn't have SPF. You want to avoid flashback. You want to avoid too much sparkle, and this is kind of like more of a natural type of thing anyways, so I don't want it to be like glam, you know what I mean? So I'm wearing like a white tank top per her request to wear just like a tank top, and then kind of like natural newborn shots where the baby's kind of half naked, you know, those kind of shots. So I'm going to do my makeup. Let me push this hair out of the way real quick. So a couple of things with these newborn pictures. I was not on the ball with this as a first-time mom. I should have scheduled like newborn pictures before she was even born. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do, but I wasn't on it. And then when I started looking at newborn pictures, I was kind of shocked at how expensive they are. Here in Atlanta, like they have some amazing photographers, and I was like, wow, the work is like what you would see, you know, on a calendar with the cute little babies in the fire pots and all that stuff. And that's what I like kind of wanted. This is, by the way, Cover FX Confidence in a Compact and Tan Serum Foundation. So yeah, so I was like, cool. But by the time I hit them, like I was kind of debating about, because the baby was already born, and then my friend was like, she showed me her picture that she had gotten done of her daughter like a couple years ago with this really amazing photographer, and she was like, oh, she's so good. And then she was like, she was a little bit pricey but worth it, but she's probably more pricey now. And like literally the lady's price like doubled, and it's like almost $1,000 for pictures. And I was like, oh my god. Like, so I was kind of like slow to pull the trigger, and by the time I contacted her, it was like kind of last minute. And then my husband's schedule was weird because I really wanted him to be there with work, so I think she thought I was being flaky, so she didn't even reply back. And I understand as a makeup artist, like when you have clients that are like inquiring about your services, you don't want to be like, you don't want to deal with people who don't reply back to you, and you don't want to deal with people who like seem flaky. This is Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. So I definitely appeared that way, so I'm not surprised that she didn't write back. I was like, oh, my bad. And then the same thing happened with another photographer who was my backup. I didn't write back in time, and they never wrote back. So I was like, crap. So then, luckily, my one of my sorority sisters, she's a photographer, like legit photographer, and I know I've seen her work before. Like she's done some of my other sorority sisters' special events, and she does family pictures, newborn pictures, all that good stuff. So I hit her up, and the baby is already like, at this point the baby was already 3 weeks old, kind of past the sleepy newborn picture stage, where you really need to get them when they're like, you really need to get newborn pictures like when they're 10 days old or younger. So, and I know that now, I know that for next time. But I hit her up, and she was able to like literally see me within like, I hit her up on like a Wednesday or Thursday, and now it's Sunday, and she's like, okay, let's go ahead and, yeah, I'm like, we'll fit it in and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, thank you. And I've had dinner with her before. Like, I don't know her super well, but I've had like at least one social outing with her. So I feel comfortable with her, and she's really nice and very talented. So, yeah. I want to lay out my foundation. You know what that means? Gotta bronze it up. I didn't realize that I had gotten a little bit tan, because usually that tan foundation is like is my shade, like a really good match for me. So I'm gonna use this cream contour from MAC. I like to use cream highlight and contour before powder, especially for photography, because it just looks more natural. And then I go over it with the powder, a matching powder, so that way it just kind of locks it in. You see now how I'm bringing back that bronze? So yeah, so I'm gonna get the pictures done. I do have a couple outfits I would like to get in, including some gifted outfits from friends and family, because she definitely wants to do like a lot of natural colors, like naked baby shots, but I would also like to get some of these outfits, so we'll see how it goes. There's a Falcons game today, football, and my husband and mother-in-law and her husband have season passes, so I didn't go to the last 2 games because of the baby and the whole breastfeeding thing. But I literally just started pumping yesterday. The only thing is that I don't know, like I didn't really pump a lot this morning, so I definitely only have 2 days worth of breast milk. And my husband's like, oh, you should try to come, you have breast milk now. And I'm like, we haven't even acclimated the baby to the bottle yet, so I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. I use a little bit of this Cover FX Pressed Over foundation because I wanted to tan up my face just a little bit. This does have SPF in it, but it doesn't have flashback. Okay, now powder bronzer. This is from It Cosmetics. This is their Bye Bye Pores bronzer. Like I said, I go over my cream with the powder. That way everything lasts longer. And then if something kind of got blended away, it re-emphasizes the color. So this is like a blurring bronzer. It's not like super dark to be like a really cut contour, but I like to do a bronzy type tone and then a contour tone on top that's deeper. Okay, these matches a little bit better. When I put the blush, it will definitely help. So let's get a darker contour, like I said. So this is Sleek Cosmetics. And now I'm just going to use the very edge of the brush and really kind of contour. Okay. So hopefully baby Arabella cooperates on this photo shoot. She hardly slept last night, so she's sleeping right now. But it was a rough night. Mama probably slept maybe 1.5 hours, maybe. It was just like every time I tried to put her down, she kept like waking up and crying, so she wouldn't just go down. And I don't want to just hold her all the time to make sure she sleeps, so I like would hold her and then put her down. Like I would like to do this whole sleep training thing, like the Baby Wise method, but you know, we're still like, honestly, we're still trying to figure it out. Okay, so let's do blush. Oh, I can't find it, so I'm just gonna use like a basic pink blush. This is from Danessa called Velvet Touch. I remember when I first got this, this was a blush that Kylie Jenner was using. So it's just a pink. Now with photography makeup, you can go a little heavier on things like blush because the flash can kind of wear out or kind of wash out some of the pigment. So go a little heavier. Same thing with like nude lips, like you don't want to go too nude because the flash will wash you out. And if you go overboard, just take your foundation brush or concealer brush and you can kind of erase. Don't you hate when you get like a brush hair on your face and you're like, ah, where is it? Okay, so let's do these eyebrows. I'm gonna try to film some of the behind the scenes of this photo shoot for you guys. So that way you can kind of see baby in action. I'm hoping today is a good brow day because sometimes you can get them done quick and sometimes it's just a fail. So far, so good. I'm kind of going out of order. Usually I do eyeshadow then brows, but I'm just trying to get, this is like my quick makeup. And these pictures really aren't about me, it's just more about the baby. It's just gonna be, I'm gonna be in some of them, like holding her and stuff. Do you guys ever get like super dry eyes when you do your brows if you wear contacts? I feel like I'm like, my eyebrows, I mean my contacts are drying out because you don't want to blink because you're focused. Adrian.
Yeah.
Can you get that little dress out of the dryer?
Yeah, you want to put on this t-shirt, Ren?
The white one? Yeah, just the white t-shirt. And then I have shirts behind there that you can change into later. Okay, so one layer of brows on. I'm going to go in with another color for some contrast. For more like hair-like strokes. So at first I used the Benefit Precise Brow, and now this is the Tarte Emphasize Brow Pencil. And luckily the photographer is coming to our house. It makes it so much easier. So I definitely ran behind this morning. I tried to pump, which I didn't pump as much as I usually do because I think I was kind of like rushing. Well, not as much as I usually do, as much as I did yesterday. Yesterday I was able to pump 4 ounces. That was my first time pumping. Second time pumping I barely got 3. But I also didn't pump as long, and one of the reasons why is because I'm going to feed her in a little bit and I don't want to over pump. Because like one of the things that you can do to calm babies down for photo shoots is like have them be hungry and then feed them like, you know, right then, right before the shoot to calm them down, or have a pacifier or something. Okay, I'm just going to do something simple. I'm going to use this Myricks neutral kind of eye palette, which is like a really classic one that I love. Like I said, I like to kind of stick with mattes and satins for photo shoot makeup because it photographs better, especially with flash. I should have plucked these brows, but I really hardly ever pluck my brows because they don't grow that much. I do have a couple of strays, but nothing a little concealer can't fix. I remember when my friends all started kind of getting pregnant, they ended up, and I totally get this now, they would always start getting, like, kind of getting late, running late for all of our, like, hangouts, and just being forgetful, and I was like, what's going on? Because, like, my friends were usually, like, super on it, and then, like, they would just be late, and I'll be like, what's going on? But now I understand, because this baby messes up your schedule. You're just on baby time, not on your own personal time anymore. Okay, so let's finish these eyes. I haven't heard from the photographer yet, so hopefully she's running a little late. Okay, so at this point I really was speeding through because the photographer just arrived, so I'm going to just put the rest on the voiceover. I'm finishing up with a really simple matte neutral eye using that Myricks neutral palette, which is amazing. Like, I always go back to it, never gets old. So I kind of put a nude kind of cream color on my lid and brow bone, a brown in the outer V, like a dark brown, and then a warm brown in the crease. So all of those colors are in that Myricks palette. Throw on some good lashes, of course, Cocoa Lashes from Lady Moss Beauty, my go-to lashes. I have Morning Coffee lip liner from MAC and Ravishing Rosewood Color Riche lipstick from L'Oreal.
Let's see how this is looking. Let's see. You gonna tuck those legs in? You gonna tuck those legs in?
Oh, she's actually cooperating.
For now. Yeah, it's coming.
Tummy time.
The business is coming.
Alright. Oh no! What's the matter, Mama? What's the matter? What's the matter? It's okay. It's okay. Just, I don't like being on my tummy. It's okay. You're trying to get a poop out, aren't you? Shh. Oh no! Oh, no.
It's okay.
Oh no. Oh, there's a mean face. Oh, there's a mean. Oh, that's right. Look at Daddy. That's right.
Yeah.
Look at Daddy. Where's
Maybe I
Daddy?
put a diaper on you because you are hazard over here.
What are you talking about, Daddy?
You are a
That's
hazard.
perfect. Oh, you're doing so great.
You are a hazard. You are a hazard. I told them to put
Tell her how much
clothes on
you
the baby.
miss you, Dad.
I told them to put clothes on the baby. Cause you know I love you, but you got clothes. You gotta put clothes on because you like to poop and pee everywhere. I know.
Okay, guys, we got it.